A gorilla tag, as you know it, seems like a very simple game. To a lot of people, the game is nothing more than just playing tag. The game is currently owned by a corporation called Another Axiom, which is a studio of around 150 people. But the first early versions of the game was only made by one person, going by the name of Lemming VR. And by the 1st of February 2021, we already had the first Gorilla Tag trailer released for the game, as it had only previously been teased on Reddit. Now, the word was officially out, and the numbers started to follow. But then, a problem started to emerge. Everybody looked exactly the same. Gorilla Tag responded to this backlash by adding what's now known as the Hat Room. The Hat Room finally made it and so you could customize your own player. It was around this time that something in the game changed forever. The audio that you just heard is the audio that accompanies the Gorilla Tag ghost known as PBBV. It's what's often considered the 21st century Herobrine, as it's the Gorilla Tag equivalent of that. The audio was made by playing a reversed recording and de-pitched audio of a man saying PBBV is here, PBBV is watching. PBBV is watching. PBBV is here. PBBV is watching. PBBV is here. I find it unfair to mention this game's popularity without bringing up the excellent content creators that brought it there. For quite a long time before everyone knew all the game's mechanics, Gorilla Tag content creators used YouTube as a way to teach new mechanics. This was used a lot by J-Man Curly and Eric515. It was also a huge boost to the game's popularity. But as players got better with time, just a simple competitive queue on the computer wasn't enough. Thus, the inspiration was there to create the GTC. Standing for Gorilla Tag Competitive, it is a community-made league for all the best Gorilla Tag players to join teams and win championships. But with only the same few maps to play tag in, players often found themselves becoming bored with the same old game of tag every day. So Gorilla Tag responded with the Virtual Stump, which added hundreds of community-made levels. The fanbase could now make their own content to keep themselves entertained, while AA worked on updates themselves, thus solving the problem of not having enough content in the game by leaving it up to the community. Scary Baboon, The Big Scary, Penguin Paradise, Capuchin, and Animal Company. None of these games would have existed if not for Lemming making the code open sourced on GitHub. This allowed people to make their own games using the same physics and locomotion. Okay, hello. So, I'm pretty much the person who just made the video that you just watched, so I'm just going to take this brief few seconds to explain why this video took so long. To start, I would like to mention that I am horrible at animation and 3D graphics, and so it takes me a really long time to do a somewhat presentable actual video in that style, and so it just took me a lot longer than it would to do a standard video. And that's really it, so thank you all so much for watching, and this has been the Gorilla Tag mini documentary.